Good morning. How is everyone? I welcome each one of you to the mathematics class of the angels. We have already started triangles and yesterday we discussed about the BPT and the converse of BPT. Today we shall be discussing about the similarity of triangles. And in our initial discussion, we shall be starting with the two conditions that are needed for the triangles to be similar. See, we have already discussed for two triangles to be similar, they must be equiangular, and the second condition is their corresponding sides must be in equal ratio, they must be in proportion. Now the question arises, can the two triangles be similar if they are equiangular? This is the first question. If one condition is fulfilled, can they still be similar? I mean, if they are equiangular, can their sides be in the same proportion and hence can they be similar? Let's try to prove that even if they fulfill the first condition, the second is automatically fulfilled. This condition is known as AAA similarity criterion. If two triangles are equiangular, then are they also equal? Are their corresponding sides in proportion and hence are they similar? It is given that two triangles ABC and DEF, they have got angle A is equal to angle D, angle B is equal to angle E, and angle C is equal to angle F. We have to prove if AB upon DE is equal to BC upon EF is equal to AC upon DF, and hence triangle ABC similar to triangle DEF. See, we will have to construct, and the construction part is this. In this triangle, from DE we cut DZ equal to AB, and from DF we cut DH equal to AC and join GH. Now proof. In triangle ABC and triangle DGH, we have AB is equal to DG by construction and AC is equal to DH again by construction. We also have angle A is equal to angle D. Therefore, by SAS congruency criterion, we have triangle ABC congruent to triangle DGH, triangle ABC congruent to triangle DGH. And once we have these two triangles congruent, then by CPCT, we have angle B is equal to angle G. Now we have got angle B is equal to angle Z, and we are already given angle B is equal to angle E. This angle is also equal to B and this angle is also equal to B. Therefore, angle E becomes equal to angle Z. From 1 and 2 we have angle G is equal to angle E. But these are corresponding angles. Therefore, GH is parallel to EF. And once we have GH parallel to EF, we are already convergent with the BPT. We have studied in basic proportionality theorem that if a line is drawn parallel to one side of a triangle, then it divides the other two sides in the same ratio. That means once we have proved that GH is parallel to EF, in that case we can take DZ upon DE is equal to DH upon DF. This is in fact not the BPT, this is the corollary of BPT. Now we have taken DZ upon DE is equal to DH upon DF. But see, this is equal to AB and this is equal to AC by construction. That means instead of DZ we can write AB and instead of DH we can write AC. We get AB upon DE is equal to AC upon DF. Similarly, we can prove that AB upon DE is equal to BC upon EF. That means we have the three sides in the same ratio. We have the three sides in proportion. And hence, we have fulfilled both the conditions. Both the triangles are equiangular as well as their sides are in the same ratio. This means triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEF. Now, you may say there are two more conditions possible, and the possibility is that triangle ABC and triangle DEF we may have their sides equal. There is one more possibility. See, one possibility we have already talked about, when AB is smaller than DE, there may arise another possibility, that is AB and DE are equal. And there may be one more possibility, when AB is greater than DE. In these two cases, when they are equal, in that case we can prove them congruent, and congruent triangles are always similar. When we take up this one, see, in the earlier case we by construction have taken DZ equal to AB. In this case we may reverse the role. Here we may take 2 points and then follow the same procedure. That means these two conditions are insignificant. In fact, the same proof is enough to prove that the two triangles, if equiangular, are similar. Now talking about one more thing, that is, see, AA criterion, AA criterion, AA corollary. See, whenever we have two angles of one triangle, I mean angle A equal to angle D and angle B equal to angle E, because of the angle sum property of these triangles, the third becomes automatically equal, because ultimately the sum has to be 180. Here also the sum has to be 180. If A is equal to D and B is equal to E, in that case C is automatically equal to F. Therefore, AA criterion is also proved. Thanks for joining. We shall again be together at the same time, at the same venue. Till then, it's bye.